Y'all so goofy today.
Okay.
What's good, motion movers? It's your boy Molly Mall from the 305, the hottest personality on 90.5. We're back in the studio for another installment of Millennials in Motion, where we give you the real, relatable, and entertaining spill on adulthood from a millennial perspective. I'm gonna let my cast members introduce ourselves, but first I'm gonna introduce our guest in the studio, one of my friends from back home, Anais. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Hey y'all, it's Anais. I'm a first year student at FAMU from Miami, Florida.
Okay, for sure.
So yeah, there we go, cast members. Y'all turn.
Hey y'all, it's Nyla. Feels good to be back in the studio, ready to get it on.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kamia.
Hi, y'all. It's Haji.
Hey, y'all. What's up? You know, it's your girl, Brianna J.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Y'all know what to do, what they don't. It's your boy, Ryan.
All right. So, how's everybody's week been? You know, kick the episodes off.
My week been solid. I can't complain. You know, been getting a lot of stuff done. My class has been very hot, as I've said a few times. My classes don't be having AC, but other than that, I can't complain. I'm just glad God allowed.
All day.
Right.
Sweating.
But God allowed me to be here to make it to see another week.
Won't he do it?
All the time.
All the time. God is good. Yep. My week, well, I'm not going to talk about my week, but let's talk about my day. I went to Publix for the first time. I've never been there before.
For the first time?
Wait a minute.
Like,
she from Texas. They don't have
Publix.
They don't deserve
have
Publix.
been
I thought
in
Publix was-
Tallahassee.
Haji, right?
Nationwide.
Haji, why you said they don't deserve Publix?
Y'all know what Texas been up to.
Wait, but
Whoa.
Bree, you've been in Tallahassee for a minute.
Okay, I literally don't leave campus.
Well, at least you went to Publix and not Greenwise.
But how is Texas?
Wait, which one did you go to? Did you go to the one the closest one?
I went to the one by Checkers.
Oh, the one
I
off
thought you was gonna
West.
say
The one that's off
the one
West
by
10.
TVO.
The one by Taco Mora.
Oh, I love
Oh, okay.
Takamura.
Taco Mora
You went to
plus.
But yeah, and then I went into Publix, you know, and we have HEBs, Kroger, Albertsons. Y'all don't know what
I've
that
We
is.
don't
Kroger.
have
I've
that.
been to
We don't have none
We
of that.
have a
We got a-
Kroger's.
We don't have
don't.
Kroger in Florida.
We
Yes,
do not
we
have
do.
Kroger.
Not at,
No, I think they do have it in
I'm
Jacksonville.
about to say, I'm from Central Florida.
I don't think we
that
have
where
a-
I'm from. We
Does
have a
he have a Kroger
headquarters.
in
We don't
Miami?
have a
No.
store.
It's
Not
a
at
Kroger
all.
right where the movies is, right next to Slim Chicken. Unless that's another spot.
I've never.
I haven't been to Slim Chicken yet.
Me either, but I did see it on Grubhub last night.
What
when I
about
was ordering my
Cava?
food.
What about
I've never been there either.
Have y'all been to Cava?
I'm not going while everybody
Where
keeps
is
going. It's too
Cava?
big right now.
It's like a Chipotle, but I don't know
It's a
where
Mediterranean
No, where-
type of
oh.
They say it's
Chipotle.
better than Chipotle.
I don't
Okay.
eat that
That's
type
what
of
I've been
food, so I
hearing.
disagree.
Oh, you don't like Mediterranean food?
it is.
I've
Have
heard
you
good
even
reviews,
no.
though.
Have you ever even tried Mediterranean food?
She said she doesn't
had
like
a
it.
falafel.
Dang.
A falafel. like, bro, you think that's all they serve there? Like, come on, nah.
But I'm very picky. I've been seeing the pictures of the place. It just look nasty. I know I'm not gonna eat that. Like the cabbage and the.
Cabbage is so delish.
They said it was like
Speaking of, shout out to PDR. They do cabbage on Thursdays. Y'all need
They
to
Yes,
do.
they
Their cabbage,
do.
no, their
about it.
cabbage
It's
is
so
really good.
good. Like,
Ew.
I'll definitely be
It'd
there.
be Nyla. I'm convinced Nyla just like
She eat like a
She
4-year-old.
eat- yeah,
Cabbage is
she one of them.
nasty.
she giving
I'm
chicken.
saying
cabbage
no.
is good.
If you have cabbage that's
Cabbage
cooked
with bacon?
correctly,
Oh my.
cabbage is
I don't
really
eat
good.
bacon.
Cabbage
Oh.
with bacon.
I
You
just
don't
feel
eat
like
bacon?
people who
I've
have to
had
put
cabbage
bacon in
with
everything.
pork, but I've never had it specifically with bacon. I gotta try that. No cap.
Give it up.
But yeah, so who's bringing us into our first topic?
Bring it in.
You want me to bring it in?
Bring it
them
in.
out. Bring them out.
All right. So the first topic I'm gonna choose.
One thing he gonna do is
I want Bree to do it. You can bring in yours. The one with death.
Oh,
About
death?
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah, let's get the grim one out the way.
Right. Okay. So last night I was just sitting and I was looking at the list and I
Nobody
realized,
died, right?
No.
Okay, period.
Well. Anyway, no.
What?
But I was looking at the list and I realized I hadn't contributed anything. So I was just really thinking. Well, I've been thinking all week. What can I add? And then last night it just hit me like, dang, a lot of people have died and a lot of people are dying in the black community and the white community and all the communities, and we just see it on social media and we go, I mean, well, there is some like uproar for like a day or two. Oh, this has to be stopped. But then the next day we just move on with our lives and it's like nothing.
I agree.
So I was just asking the question: has society become numb to death?
I will.
I feel like I said that
Definitely.
great.
Okay, yeah. The answer to me is yes.
I believe so.
I think for multiple reasons though. One, video games. And
I was
TV.
actually gonna say that.
Yeah, rated R back in the day is very different than rated R now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like in film, if somebody got shot or something, you would hear the shot, but you wouldn't see the person, or you would see the person, but you wouldn't hear the shot / see the gun.
Yeah.
My first time seeing somebody like get shot on cold blood on TV was when I was watching Joker, and I don't want to describe the scene because it's a little graphic, but
The new Joker?
yeah, the one that just came out like a couple
That
years
was
ago.
good.
It was good, but that one scene where the guy died or whatever, I saw the gun and the person dying in the same frame, and I was like, wow, TV's different. So I'm gonna blame video games, TV, and also too, you know, as a working class citizen, you kind of just gotta move on with your life. What you gonna do? Take 5 days off of work to grieve? We can't afford to do that, you know, as a society sometimes.
Well, why do you think they could afford to do it back in the day?
Well, because I think a day in a life was so much different. Like, our grandparents had one job, and they had cars, they had houses that were already paid off. Basically, they had everything that they needed. You know what I mean? They wasn't asking for government assistance as bad because they didn't really need it. That one job was enough for them. Now we got inflation going on. People aren't getting paid enough. So now you got to have 3 jobs. Then you have to have your own business on top of that just to get by. So,
You are not lying.
yeah.
I feel like we don't really have a choice but to kind of be numb to death in a sense, because I feel like that's just the natural cycle of life. You're born and then you die. At the very least, you know, you can kind of go into details and specifications, but at the very least, you know, at some point, you're going to either experience death yourself, you know, you're going to experience somebody you might know or somebody you might not know who's going to die. That's just a part of life in itself. I think the part that's kind of like how you're saying there'll be an uproar sometimes is more behind the reasoning of the death.
Yeah, how they die would depend on the way people react about it.
I have a
Exactly.
question. Are we saying numb to death as in numb to seeing it on social media, or just personally, you know someone who passed and you just move on with your life from that?
Both, I guess.
Yeah, both.
I feel like people are numb to death when it comes to social media, but I don't think you will ever be numb to death when it comes to somebody you're close to.
That's true.
That's
I
very
feel like it
Yeah.
depends on how close you were to that person, though.
Yeah.
But it's like the stuff I see on social media, I be like, dang, that's crazy. Like, you know, but it don't affect my
Yeah.
daily routine.
Because honestly, it's not really much you can do
yeah,
about
it's not
it.
much
or
I
like,
can do.
Especially if it's in like a different.
Especially if I don't know him.
State or
Yeah.
I don't know
Right.
nothing.
But no, I think when I asked the question, it was more so for gruesome deaths or like
Like tragic.
like
what just happened
black
with Tyrese?
police
Yeah.
brutality, stuff like that, school
awful.
shootings, stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, that be making me sick for real. Like what was that school shooting we had? No, it was one school shooting. I don't know if it was
The one in Texas.
I don't know if it was the Valentine's Day one.
Parkland? That's Parkland.
I don't know if it was
Yeah.
Park. No,
Snowman
no.
Douglas.
No, it wasn't
The
Parkland.
fact that there's
No,
so
it
many
was.
like this.
Yeah,
Right.
that's crazy, right?
But the one on Valentine's Day was in Parkland.
Yeah,
that's
I don't know if
the
it
one
was that one I'm trying to remember, or if it was the other one where the dude pulled the fire alarm and made all the kids come out. But I remember, yeah, we had one of those. Our school had a fire drill that exact same day, and then we had a fire drill. It was like, why is it going on? Because you're not supposed to have a fire drill during lunch.
Right.
So imagine you having a fire drill, all this, and then you check your phone, like another school just had a fire drill and they shooting. We all like,
now you want to burn.
like, what the heck is going
Oh,
on?
that's it.
Like,
But I understand. Now you want to stay in the school.
Yeah.
You don't want to follow the drill.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's a way that you guys feel like you deal with death or something that helps you cope with losing somebody that's close to you?
I think.
Go ahead.
Okay. For me, because I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I don't tell y'all all the time, but I've lost a lot of people, and I keep on losing them. I think the last time I lost a relative was like December. So I feel like the biggest thing is to just be transparent with yourself and understand that if ever there was a good time to be weak, it would be then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have to just be honest and say, I don't have it right now. Somebody needs you and they calling your phone. You don't have to answer it. You can't go into work right now. I mean, as a college student, it's like, yeah. But if you're not going to be able to go anywhere without breaking down, don't go.
Yeah.
Be vulnerable and just be transparent and be honest with yourself and know that it's okay to be weak. And I think you'd never really get over it. You know what I mean? I don't think grieving ever truly stops. And I think also the biggest misconception is that if you grieve real hard, that you'll be done. And I think it don't really set in that the person's gone until you need them for something.
Yeah.
Or you're like, dang, let me call such and such. And then you can't call. So, just taking it all in and realizing that every day isn't going to be a good day. Every day isn't going to be a strong day. And also having a good support system. It's not good to bottle everything in, you know what I'm saying? Even if you only have one friend. And I know a lot of times at funerals and stuff, they be like, oh, we shouldn't always have to come together for stuff like this. And that's very true. When you go to those ceremonies, you need to get your family phone numbers and y'all just need to keep each other strong. So
I don't think I'm not gonna say I don't think I ever had a chance to grieve, but I don't think I ever grieved like a death properly. Because, okay, this is gonna be a little timeline, a little short story time or whatever. So my first time with death, someone close to me passing was this girl named Allie in middle school. And I think she passed away from just having diabetes and not having her insulin, stuff like that. So when I was younger, I didn't really understand it. Plus it was a natural death, so it's kind of like, not it is what it is, but kind of like, that was her.
You could do about it.
Yeah, that. So then after that, I had seen somebody get shot by the police and they died right in front of me. So I was like, okay, but that's somebody I didn't know. And then after that, that's when my friend died, who I went to school with, and that's when it was, dang, like, at first it was like, okay, because I just had seen him on Friday, then he got killed on Sunday, so it's like Monday I go to school, it's like, that's when it all hit. And then that's when I had lost my grandma. So when I lost my grandma, it was kind of like, whoa, like, okay, this death thing, like, people really not coming back for real. That's when it really hit me. Like, people don't just come back, and I still haven't grasped that. Like, I still haven't went to my grandma's gravesite. It's just hard for me to accept that fact, even though I know what it is.
Right.
Like, so I just don't think I ever grieved it, because I never really just went to her gravesite, cried, and did all that.
Yeah, that's kind of like the same thing with me. Last year, I lost my grandfather on my mom's side, and then my mom's best friend, her grandfather also passed away. So, and then I went to 3 funerals last year, and it was just a lot. I haven't been to any grave sites. I just feel like I can't bring myself to just go, because
Do you feel guilty? Because I be feeling guilty.
I mean, not necessarily guilty, but I just don't want to feel what it's going to bring on me.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the fact that if you haven't taken time to grieve, because I feel like people, when a death occurs, especially when it's like a loved one close to them, they're expected to grieve a certain type of way within a certain amount of time. But everybody processes their emotions and process death in a different manner. So I don't really think just because you haven't visited your grandfather's site, or you haven't really processed those emotions for real, I don't really see anything wrong with that. For sure, it's just a matter of, as you go throughout time and as you develop more and more, I feel like that's when you really will feel like, okay, I'm kind of ready to kind of face this and kind of process everything and kind of see where life will take me from there. Kind of speaking from my perspective, I lost my grandfather and my uncle my sophomore year of high school. That was the first time like I kind of ever experienced like just close family members passing away. And the way I kind of grieved with it, I was boohoo crying. I was a crybaby in them days, I'm not gonna lie. But what kind of helped me grieve and get through, I would say, is just appreciating the people that were around me still even more. And even though I reflected a lot on my grandfather and my uncle who wasn't really around, it made me realize how much we have to cherish life for the little time that we have. So even now, times like this, I just appreciate the small moments. Well, I don't consider them small, but the ideal small moments where are we just chopping it up right now, or even when I'm with my brothers, or I'm with my friends, or when I'm talking to my mom on the phone, just simple things like that. I appreciate it because you never know when those moments can run out. So that's kind of what helps me grieve, just the fact of, rather than solely just reflecting on the times that I had with my lost loved ones that I have now, I utilize that to kind of appreciate the times that I have with my loved ones I still have now, and just take as much time to really prioritize spending time with them as much as I can.
I think the only way and the best way to grieve truly is just time.
Yeah.
And the longer it is, the longer that it's been, the more, I won't say that the hurt does go away. It gets better.
Yeah. You'll get to a point where, like, you can talk about your loved one without crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anais, you got anything to say before I go? No. So for me, I'll say I feel like a lot of other men kind of use this is like a mechanism as well. They use deaths as I won't even say males. I know a few females that do this as well, but they use death as like a motivation. So losing somebody that was close to you or meant a lot to you, they make sure that from that point forward they kind of live their life in a better light, or like they kind of switch up the way they do things, or they continue pursuing their goals in respect for that person. So like for me, when I was 12. What is that? 7th grade? Yeah, I think 7th grade.
Yeah, you're about 12, yeah.
Yeah. When I was 12, literally the date, my birthday is November 8th. On November 7th, I lost my grandmother. So that point in time, like, it was very hard for me. So from that point forward, like, people still kind of ask me, like, why I always wear this ring. But, like, it's really a symbol for her. It says forever love on it. But, like, I use that as a reminder, because when that happened, I made a promise to myself, like, that I would always, like, kind of persevere through things for her. So yeah, I wear that ring for her, and I feel like that's a way that has helped me kind of push through death. And like you were saying as well, really cherish the moments that I have every single day and not taking things for granted. Like, a lot of times we get so focused on things that happened in the past or what's to come in the future, but you really have to take advantage of this very present moment. And I honestly, this is gonna sound it might sound a little grim, but I feel like once you become like not afraid of death, you live more like carefree.
Yeah.
I feel like you become a lot more appreciative, a lot more a lot more blissful, just because, like, you understand, like, all of this is just an experience. Because at the end of the day, when you leave, none of the money you made, none of the friends, like, well, I'm not gonna say none of the friends, none of the money you made, none of the, materialistic things that you own can be taken with you. All of that is gone.
Right.
So it's really just about, like, the memories, the time you spent, and the things you got to experience while you're here. So
Also, grief counseling helps too. I know, like, it's like a big stigma in the Black community. People don't want to go to therapy and stuff like that. But grief counseling does really help because, just in case you don't have any friends to really have that support system with, most insurances pay for it and stuff like that.
Don't we have it at school?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Also, I know we shout out family therapy all the time, but if you are experiencing a grievance, that's considered as like an emergency. So if you let them know that you need grief counseling, then they get to you a lot faster than they would.
You know how they be like, my bad, Nyla. I just need to get this question out real fast. But you know how they give you they said they give you a paper for therapy, but like they said they need a reason. What if you don't know? What if you just,
if it's not grief, but you just want therapy?
Yeah, but I don't know.
You could just, girl, I don't know. Because when I went to get it, I just needed a friend. I needed a friend. So,
that's what's been stopping me from going.
You could just tell them academic stress.
Okay.
yeah.
And we finna be talking about a whole lot.
Yeah, just tell them academic stress, child. Just tell them that.
All right, real quick before we move on, I wanted to say something.
Right.
Like, I feel like, everybody talks about grieving, like being sad, like when people die and stuff, but it's people out there that don't feel that way. When people that were close to me that have died, like, I just have, like, no reaction. Like, yeah, like, I be feeling bad because like my mom would be like, oh, are you not sad or whatever? She's bawling her eyes out, and I am. But it's like,
some people really show
the way you express
their
your emotions.
Yeah, like, I don't express my emotions like that. I just be, I be thinking about it, and then I just like.
So let me ask you this. So is it something that's like, it's kind of like a come and go? Like, do you feel like, even if you don't like reflect, like you don't cry, or you may not show like how angry or anything, do you still feel it at all, or it's more something like it's just something that happened?
Like, I feel like it depends on like the day and time.
Okay.
Because like sometimes I feel it, like I feel like, I feel it, but like I don't know how to express it. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, like I'm devastated. Like I just don't do that.
You don't want to fake the phone.
No, that's real. I understand that.
Like stuff like that. I just don't do. Like I'll be like, sometimes be like, damn, like, oh, shit, sorry. It's like sometimes I'll be like, oh, let me call him and say like, thank you for this, and it's like, oh, like I can't call. That's when it's like, dang,
Right.
Like. I can't, like it happened, and it's like you can't get that time back. So it's like it makes me think like I wish I would have said thank you sooner.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'll be like, oh, I'll call him tomorrow.
No.
Then it's like they gone, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it kind of goes back to like what Nyla and Kamia were saying. Like, you don't feel guilty or feel like you're less of a not victim of the situation, but like don't feel like you're less affected by the situation just because you're not reacting how everybody expects you to, or how everybody else around you is reacting to it. Because it's like, we're all different people, you know.
You just
gotta
feel it
cope on your
differently.
own.
Like,
yeah.
it's not gonna be the same as anybody else.
Yeah. So, Haji, I want you to introduce your topic.
You know, I guess I'll do the honor. It just means so much to me for my topic to be picked this week. Alrighty,
I like both of yours.
Thank you.
So you be holding it down.
You think she do?
She do.
Nah, she do.
She do for sure. You be having, yeah.
Guys. But they didn't pick both of my topics this week, but they picked a good one. Can you be friends with a cheater? Okay, so this topic, I mean, it's not even like, it's kind of old news in social media, I think, because like there was this whole thing going on Twitter and on TikTok where they were saying like, if you cheat on your boyfriend or you cheat on your girl, like if you cheat on your significant other, I can't be friends with you because if you cheat on somebody you lay down with every night, like why wouldn't you cheat on me and I'm your friend? Like, you know. And me personally, the way I feel about it, I feel like, I don't know, I have mixed feelings because I do think that, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I've never really been friends with somebody who cheated on their significant other, but my friends who I met like over the course of my life whose partners were cheaters, they were bad friends. Like, they were bad to their friends. Then they were bad people. So I feel like I guess I couldn't be friends with a cheater because I just assumed that all cheaters are kind of bad people already. But at the same time, if my best friend or, you know, one of my close friends, I'm not gonna say their names.
I'm gonna remember that statement. I gotta.
If one of my friends cheated on somebody, I wouldn't be like, girl, I'm cutting you off. I would be like, dang, what did he do?
Dang, that's crazy.
I'd be like, well, what was the situation? Like, you just felt like you had to cheat? Like,
Has anybody cheated?
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't.
That's federal.
Block me now. Go ahead and block me now. But now,
Y'all
yes,
saying
I
I'm a
You
liar?
said you have before?
I think you're
Yeah.
lying.
I'm
I
not
have
lying.
not.
I don't cheat.
Jamal.
I didn't cheat. I mean,
Trees
I
don't
didn't cheat
cheat.
unprovoked. So
The
Can
insurance
we
stands for
get the
cheat.
sound effect?
Don't.
What's the sound
No.
effect?
No, you need to add the squirrel effect, bro.
What sound effect y'all talking about?
Like the
we only heard like 3. You only got 3?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't upload any. I just took the preset ones that were here.
Man.
Y'all gotta like give me some time. By next episode,
You was in here for a minute, Jamal.
I was
You could've did
editing.
that.
I wasn't uploading.
Download a new button.
It's okay. Next week.
He was just
this time
next
next
week.
week.
Looking pretty.
We already know.
Looking pretty.
So
but-
wait, y'all just cheated just to cheat?
No, okay. It was
I've
in high
never
school.
Right.
And I cheated because,
I'm wholesome.
I mean, the communication was just so off. Like,
why you didn't break up?
I was
with the
gonna
boy?
say like
the
if you gonna cheat,
communication
just
was
break
off.
up.
You're not gonna reply, so you can get broken up with. What will we do?
No, but okay.
But I don't
this
think
is
it counts because it was in high school, like I said.
okay. But even then, cause okay, I'm gonna be real
In college, I don't
transparent.
think it counts. I mean, it counts because I'm
Ryan
like,
finna say he.
I've never cheated
No,
since I've been.
no, no.
Ryan, I
I'm
don't
gonna be.
think Ryan cheats.
I do not cheat. Nyla, let me say
But
my
Ryan
piece.
do give me he could get away with murder. in a
Okay, go ahead. Ray.
Have y'all got cheated on? Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me
relationship.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Go.
Okay.
Okay, let's listen.
I'm saying I'm gonna be transparent because my mama don't know this story. But mama, when you hear this, hey, it is what it is. You feel me?
Block
So-
block her on TuneIn.
So, okay. So in high school, my senior year, at some point, I had dated my best friend. I dated my best friend. Long story short, she cheated on me with my
Of course
homeboy.
she did. Make the girls look bad.
She cheated on me with my homeboy in my own neighborhood, man. In my own neighborhood.
Where was she supposed to go?
Cause mind you, I lived across the street from my high school, and sometimes a lot of students would come over to go to the pool. So she tell me the whole story and whatnot, and I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
nah.
she
Now
told
she
you?
told you the
Because
whole
y'all was best
story.
friends. She was that comfortable to say that to you?
Yeah, no. Let me tell you. Okay, the first time she told me, she lied to me and
Valentine's Day
said, she
coming.
lied to me and said, "Oh, it's a prank. Gotcha."
Oh,
And
which
then the
part
week,
was the prank? Her cheating or her not cheating?
no, the part of her cheating.
Okay.
Tell her she needs. To
And then a week afterwards, she was like, "So remember when I said that thing I said I did was a prank last week?"
Yeah, she's sick.
Yeah, that wasn't
That
a
was
prank. My mood
Did you talk to your
changed.
homeboy?
Because don't
Huh?
play with me like
Did you
that.
talk to your homeboy?
No, cause I would have. No.
In that
you would've
situation,
did,
who do you
right?
be
No.
more mad at?
Be mad at the girl. She owed you loyalty.
No.
So-
The best friend owe you more loyalty than
Yeah,
that girlfriend or
girl.
boyfriend.
She could have cheated with
But
But
she
she
was-
was.
but
But
she-
The girlfriend.
But that's the
the
problem. The best friend is the girlfriend, though. That's the problem.
But
Nah,
you
but
said
they
she
both know, though.
said she cheated on you with your homeboy.
Right.
That wasn't
So I'm
his
saying-
best friend. That was just a regular friend.
Oh.
Nah,
you
that
know,
was,
homeboy?
but that was a legit homeboy at
Like,
the same time too.
When boys are homeboys, they be like
Girls
tight.
more at fault. In my
Boys be going, man. Listen,
But
man.
anyways,
why-
let me get my point across. So basically, after that, I felt like rather than cheating on me, why didn't you just break up with me?
I'm gonna explain to y'all this because
How'd you let me finish?
okay,
Okay.
because I'm gonna explain y'all a cheater's mind because y'all.
Oh, you got that cheater's mind.
I'm gonna need that because right now I'm still not picking up what y'all putting down.
No,
I get it
agree,
too.
but I understand.
yeah.
But to me,
Go
it
ahead.
just don't make sense to me. I would rather respect you more if you just broke up with me, broke the relationship, and then do what you do. I
they
still would
like
have been
you, but they
upset, but
still
at
like
least
you,
I have
though.
enough respect that you decide to break it off before you decide to do other things rather than just do it behind my back. Mind you my best friend at the same time too.
Yes.
Yes.
But go ahead, Haji. Give your spiel on how y'all cheaters work. Let me
How
know.
cheaters mind?
Cheater.
Because you would know, right?
Don't
Because
say
you would know.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
Haji got a cheater's mind. 'cause she
No,
know.
I don't have a cheater's
The
mind.
instruction
So how you
manual.
know?
Period. But no, okay, so this is the thing. Everybody's always like, oh, just break up first, you know? And I think what people fail to understand, now I'm not saying that this is correct. I don't agree with this behavior, but it's like, I don't not like you anymore. I still like you and I still want to be with you, but I still kind of like this person too.
Someone else caught your attention.
So it's like, if I have that opportunity to have both and get away with it, I'm going to take that opportunity.
So you don't want to commit. That's what I heard. You don't want to commit.
I live for a good commitment. I'm not me personally. I'm saying this is the inside scoop of somebody who's
Who's a cheater?
a cheater.
always like
It's
that.
it's not always
And I'm
like that. But
okay.
it's like
And look,
it's like, okay, I don't hate you because I cheated on you. I could really still
Right.
love you, but it's just like I have the opportunity to have what I love and what I like. So why not just have both?
and I'm gonna say for
That's a good analogy.
men, I think women kind of look at men cheating a little bit too like.
Here he
To the
go.
T.
Here he go. It's not
Don't
mental.
sit here and
It's not
justify it.
mental for the men.
Don't sit here and
talk.
justify it.
I'm not justifying it, but I can only give you like the mindset of a man. So,
Okay.
women when they cheat,
Okay.
typically,
How you gonna tell
typically,
us?
Let my dog talk.
You've been with them all.
typically, stop. Typically, y'all always do this. Like,
I'm sorry,
dang.
Jamal. It's
All
a
right.
lot.
So typically, women cheat, and it's because that they found another man, like emotionally, they were attracted to him. Like they really valued either the time that they spent, the way he speaks to her, something. There's something there other than the physical that brought that girl, you know, like
That the other dude doesn't have.
right,
Or isn't
right,
showing.
exactly,
Isn't
Yeah.
exactly. So when women cheat, it's I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's usually the man's fault in some way. Like he's
heard it
he's
here,
not he's
folks.
not providing in you feel me, some type of way.
Take her back. And
But I will say
I will not do that. No.
better.
All summer
No.
23.
but
It's your
I will
fault.
say when a man cheats, men literally have like this very just like monogamous dog like very like
Polygamous.
it's polygamous. I said monogamous.
I don't
Wrong
think
word.
polygamy is bad though.
I don't either.
We'll
but
come to that
but
later.
yeah, we'll talk about that later. They have this very polygamous dog like demeanor to where like if they see something that attracts them, it's like at the same time their girl could provide all the security in the world. Like they could really like the girl, you feel me, love the time they spend together. It's just like if they find like men, I almost said the wrong word. Men they cheat off of impulse. Like if they're in a situation where they have the opportunity to do something and get away with it, they're probably gonna take it. And it's just like it goes back to what Haji was saying. If I can get something I like and something I love, why not get both? But that's why I say like when women cheat, it hurts more because it's deeper.
I don't think so, bro.
But when a man cheats, it's like,
I don't think you know, really divide this by a man and a woman thing.
Yeah.
Cause I cheated, but
But y'all didn't react crazy when I said it though.
Yeah.
What's your sign, Kamia? What's your sign?
Don't go by signs. Women cheat
No,
too.
studies show that Aquarius are the most to cheat.
y'all
but
just
look
some
though,
liars.
it wasn't even like that. Like
How's he trying to give it an excuse?
I ain't
Women cheat
I'm not giving
too.
it an excuse. I'm just saying altogether.
I mean, I cheated, but it wasn't even. I cheated. I don't even know
Say it
why I
again.
cheated. I don't even know why I did, cause I didn't even like the other person for real. Like it just
You was bored.
it's not that I was bored. It
Yup,
was just
that's what
You
it
was
be.
bored.
He was bored.
Yeah.
He wasn't exciting you.
it's just
Right.
What
So
cheating?
I want to know like the whole story.
Them.
we ain't gonna get
Man.
Well, not the whole story, but like just a little
Yeah.
piece. Like,
It's literally when I just feel like we said, when a female cheats, it's the dude's fault. So like I said, I didn't.
don't get me wrong now.
I don't
Hold on.
100% agree to that. I do not. I do not
hold on,
100%
hold on.
agree with that.
Y'all gonna take that and run with it. Hold on.
We already
Pause.
ran.
it's not
Pause.
taking it and run with it.
Pause. Cause no, there's
They
some,
already at the
there's some
airport.
women that are just like literally. There's some women that are just sick. Like there's no reasoning behind it.
Don't call me.
Like-
No, there
Like-
are some women
like-
that are sick.
Like
I think
no reasoning. It's just
I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
Can y'all hear me?
I have
But-
really
We can hear
sick
you.
thoughts.
What you
really,
mean?
and like on the level of sickness, I don't act on them. I'm
You said
having,
you do?
Yeah, I do have really sick thoughts because. Am I gonna admit
Like
this on air?
intrusive?
I
Yes.
on air.
I
Admit it
think
on air.
Somebody might relate.
I love attention. So
that's okay.
So if you feel like you're not,
Yeah,
getting
that's
it,
all
but you
y'all.
get it
That's
from
not.
somebody
That's
else.
you know.
Okay, well, first let's delve into what everybody, including Anais, everybody one by one, you got to list off what you consider to be cheating. Before we even get into this, because we got to explain to the people what we think cheating is.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Okay, so what I consider cheating is if you're in a committed relationship, so y'all understand that y'all are exclusive. Y'all, I don't know how y'all feel about the whole titles thing, but I'm gonna just say, if y'all know at the very least y'all are boyfriend and girlfriend, or you know, however else, but y'all have a relationship where y'all are locked in, and you decide to mess with somebody else, whether that's talking, whether that's doing anything physical, I consider that cheating.
Okay. Bree.
Okay.
for me, if we're talking, but like we still haven't put a title on it, but we're talking for real.
Talking.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
what, wait, okay,
Like,
explain what
getting to know
talking
each other-
is.
Getting to know each other before you decide that you're gonna commit and be my boyfriend and I'm gonna be your girlfriend. And we locked in. Next month we finna get a ring, like
Okay.
stuff like that. So if we're just at that stage, we're just getting to know each other. We don't have loyalty to each other, but we shouldn't be playing in each other's face, entertaining other people.
But y'all aren't.
But if you
committed, though.
do,
Right.
But you're trying to get there.
right, you're
Like,
trying to
if you're
get
trying to
there.
get
You're not there
Right,
yet,
right,
so why
right.
do you
You're
have a
trying
right to say you can't talk to someone?
So how are you trying to get to know me on the level that you want to date me, but you're talking to another girl on the same level? Is it a race?
It's not a race though.
That's why you gotta understand their intentions before you get to anything for real.
That's
I
why
don't
communication
know.
is
Well,
key.
let me not.
Right.
Let me not.
Next,
Just move
Anais,
on.
go ahead.
Wait. And then when you are in a committed relationship, anything I consider cheating is anything that you gotta hide from me, and anything that involves another person sexually, emotionally. Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
yeah, I said it.
If you're in like a serious relationship and like she said, emotionally or sexually, that's cheating.
Okay.
That's that simple. If you talking, I
Just
feel
like
like
that.
if we're talking and it's like an open thing where it's like you're aware I'm talking to other people, then like it's nothing wrong because it was like, you know, like communication. You know what I
Communication.
mean? But if it's like you telling me like, oh, like I want you to like, you know, you trying to talk to me
Right.
to like get to a different level, and then you go do something, it's like, how am I supposed to trust that you're not
Trust
gonna
you.
do that
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
committed?
Okay. I agree. For me, I say that again, it's all about communication. You have. I'm gonna edit that out. Let's try this again. I had clicked the hotkey by accident, but like I was saying, for me, it's all about communication. If we establish beforehand that we are only, you know, if we are exclusive to each other and nobody else is involved, then if you go out and you physically, okay, I feel like everybody should agree, physical anything is cheating. Like Like,
Don't try to make me agree.
Haji is a hot mess. But I'll say communication wise, if it's something, I'll feel like if it's something that you would not want me to see, that's cheating.
Yeah.
Cause honestly, I'm not even a selfish person. Like I have a lot of friends, so like I have like very casual, like platonic conversations all the time. So you know, there's a difference between talking to the opposite sex with intent and just talking to the opposite sex.
Right.
Just to, you know.
And a lot of people don't understand that.
You're right.
Because they don't
So if
communicate.
it's something that you wouldn't want me to see, it's cheating. And anything physical, you know, is cheating. But other than that, yeah. So go ahead, Nyla.
That was my turn.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, if you're my man and you know that you're my man, like we have that established, if you're not mushing these females in the face when they walk up, that's cheating. Like, get out of my face.
So you want your man to go to jail? That's what I'm hearing.
I bet you
go
that,
to
baby.
jail? Just be like, I got a girl.
If y'all could see her just now.
No, he don't even need to say all that. He just need to walk away.
Yeah, just.
Like,
Act
what do
deaf.
you
But like for real though, like
I want y'all to realize women don't go up to men like that.
Some do.
I do.
Some do.
I'm not
But
gonna
like,
mush somebody in the face, but I'm gonna be like,
come on now.
I got a man. The look is crazy. No, for real, like I got a man. And they be like, oh, he don't got a number. Yes, he do, because I got a man. And if somebody asks me for my number, I'm giving him my man number.
Really?
that's the next level. Ain't gonna lie, that's not. You get a bomb for that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. You snap.
Okay, then.
You snap. You snap. That's next level.
Okay.
But yeah, like flirting, like if you're trying to be like soft and cute with somebody, like that's cheating. You're
Yeah.
flirting. Like I just feel like no. Y'all feel me?
Haji, Kamia.
Okay, y'all can hear me?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so I think, honestly, because I'm really not really a jealous person for real. Most of the time, if I get mad about stuff, it'll be about the principle, not about me actually being upset about it. So I'm gonna say, like, during the talking stage, I feel like it's free game, because I don't tell people how many people I'm talking to unless they ask me. So I just feel like it's nobody's business how many people we're talking to unless we decided like, oh, but I don't believe in making anything exclusive unless you're my boyfriend. So it's like, do you want to be my boyfriend or not? Because ain't no exclusive.
But then it's like
talking.
we're wasting our time.
I feel like we're wasting our time trying to be exclusive, but we still in the talking stage.
Right.
But so I feel like during the talking stage, I feel like it's free game. If I'm dating somebody, cheating, I don't remember who said it, but anything you wouldn't do in front of me, I'ma say that. But sometimes you gotta add a little extra because men will try it. Flirting, I feel like I don't do that. That's a no. Why are you flirting with other people? What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I'm not too strict on that. A lot of things
Right.
I just don't care. No.
Okay,
I'm just not really.
understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moral of the story: women are cheaters.
Moral of the
Amen.
story.
Amen.
More all men
Amen.
do is
Amen to my
disappoint.
brother.
Moral of the story: set boundaries, and the moment somebody breaks one of them, leave them alone. Don't keep going back.
And start mushing these people in the face.
Because they're going to find out what they can get away with.
Moral of the story:
Got
all
like me.
dudes do is disappoint, and that's why we be leaving to go get other men.
Yep.
So you can get disappointed again. All right.
What?
right.
What?
They be saying men ain't this, men ain't that, but y'all don't be looking in the right places. Y'all
Ryan,
be going
you
to
do
the
this
same
every
spots.
single week.
No.
He do this every single week. Y'all, he has yet.
And I don't be wrong. Do I be wrong?
Y'all,
Do I be wrong?
Ryan is trying to say he the one.
Somebody come
He
get
the
Ryan.
one.
He the one.
I am the one.
He the
For
one.
those who don't know, I am the one.
He the two. He the three.
I've been the one.
He the one.
What?
Don't play with him.
All right, make sure y'all sign up for Favors of Love.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that the sign up might have closed. But
I signed up, so I'm in the number.
okay.
What is it?
It's like
Don't sign up. You gonna take all the.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like a I seen the actual like setup.
It's like a matchmaking. Type
It's
thing.
literally going to look like a reality TV show.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like
Where's
Flavors of
that?
Love, but like FAMU edition.
Yeah.
What is
Where is
So-
it?
It's here.
In Studio AB?
No,
I don't know about all of that.
it's somewhere else off campus. But
It's off campus.
yeah,
That's not
that's
safe.
we're providing. I think. Don't quote me on this. I think we're providing transportation, but Yeah.
This is gonna
What?
be so real. Okay.
But
Auntie, cut your phone down.
My phone is
how much time we got? All right, we're at
over here.
41. So we want to squeeze one more topic in.
What you mean cut your phone
could.
down?
Who's on live? Nyla?
Nyla.
Yeah.
Yeah, cut your phone down.
It
All
is
right.
down. And it's all the way over there. It's not even near me.
Then what echo is that? Is that your?
My phone is all the way down. I
Y'all don't hear that?
No, I hear
Let
it,
everybody be
but-
quiet. Hold on.
Well, then how we gonna hear?
No, I don't hear nothing.
Me either.
Hello.
See, when you said whatever, I know I'm not
When
crazy.
it said me either, I heard it.
Yeah.
I don't.
You hear it now?
Say something.
Something.
Hello.
It's Ryan's phone.
It's
it was.
turned down on the way. I
No, we
don't-
afraid.
But like ours is really far from the
Just
mic,
move,
so
just,
that's
yeah,
why.
just move your mic up. son.
Ryan like to blow up
leave,
on us
leave the
when he know
phone,
he
but
be in
just
the
move
wrong.
your mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
See, y'all are smart.
Okay, so last topic of the day.
No.
Oh, y'all like this episode. Yeah, I want to do Nyla's topic.
Yay.
You want to do it? Introduce it.
You can introduce it.
Okay. So, Nyla's topic was, how do you guys feel about like social media influencing college students today? Like, what are some of the impacts that it has?
Ooh.
You know, me first. Okay, let me get us kick started. One, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say HBCU culture, you know, is all about discretion,
It's been ruined.
and it's been obliterated, like destroyed. Like there is no discretion. Like
What you mean discretion? What we being discreet about?
Everything.
She's saying the like he's saying like just the culture,
the culture of everything.
Yeah.
Discretion is
Literally.
involved in everything.
like joining orgs, and stuff like that, campaigning, all of that. But it's been destroyed because of, you know, social media, and then now we have like this anonymous Twitter to where people can just say whatever they want to say, and like
We not gonna get too much. into
yeah,
that.
No, we
so
got
we're
to
gonna
a
leave,
last
yeah,
one.
we're gonna leave that alone. But also I will say the real college like experience is not the same as it used to be. Like if you guys look at videos, pictures of like old FAMU, like
Yeah. Like in the 90s.
like yes, like everybody's like talking to each other, walking around.
the quad was full.
The quad was full. Like now, and like we've talked about this before, but it kind of has to do. COVID also contributed to this, but like we have just a whole bunch of COVID babies and you know iPad kids. And you know
I'm definitely an iPad kid.
yeah. So, but yeah,
Hence,
somebody else can.
I think I could take this another way. It's probably, I hear the echo now,
Yeah.
but it's probably not the way that the question was meant. But social media is bringing these people money. Like you could
I
get
agree.
paid in college now
Yeah.
from social media. I think people are starting
Hold on
to.
a second. Who is it?
The echo.
Hold it.
Oh, hold it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I hate to stop you, but
No, you good.
No,
I would hate for him to have to cut that whole thing out.
Okay.
Okay, so for like what I was saying about getting paid in college, I feel like if people are now starting to use social media in a different way. I think more people are trying to start to be like ambassadors and like getting their deals and stuff like that. And you could see like a whole bunch of people Instagram changing from them just doing stuff about themselves to them trying to like promote something or
Right.
push something or just trying to boost their social media up and stuff like that. So I mean that could be a good way that social media has changed for college students. They're able to make money.
Right.
I think that anytime something becomes a trend, it becomes less lucrative. So, like, for
I don't think it's
example,
working.
what?
It's because we got the headphones.
I was saying because it sounds like an echo because we have the headphones on. When I take it off, they don't hear the echo. You don't hear the echo.
I'm pretty sure you.
we hear
Yeah.
them and then we hear it here. But
Yeah.
if they could hear it from there, that means it's on.
you probably just gonna have to mute while we over here talking,
All right.
if
Yeah,
that makes
they
sense.
can hear it too.
Okay.
So they can hear us, but they're not gonna hear from your end. So just mute while we talking, and then when y'all talking, I mean,
Oh,
right,
okay,
for sure.
period. Okay. Well, okay. Or, wait a minute. Y'all can hear us on the big speaker in that room?
no.
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 Oh,
We
because
just
I was about to say we could
It's
just
in the
mute since they can see us and hear everybody. Okay. Like I was saying, when something becomes a trend, then it's like the less money everybody can make off of it because everybody's doing it now, and it's like Pretty Little Thing ain't finna give every student at FAMU a brand deal, you know. And I feel like
I haven't seen that trend lately.
it's just like, to me,
Right.
it kind
I
of just
applied.
ruins
Where my
everything.
deal?
Like, I don't know. I feel
Like,
like
that's real? They Pretty Little Thing did that?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
doing campus ambassadors.
they do
Shein
like
too.
campus ambassador,
Yeah.
Shein, everybody. And I just feel like it does ruin the culture of things, because it's like everything that we thought we had for ourselves, from our line dances, you know, to just little stuff like that, little sayings that we have, or just even locations on the campus. Now everybody on TikTok know that, fam, you got it. Now everybody on TikTok feels like they have a piece of the pie just because they saw it on
And
social
everybody
media.
want to be vloggers.
And everybody
and
wants
stuff,
to be
so
an
it's
influencer, and it's like, put your phone down, like, engage, live.
That's
and so
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't know.
But it's like, why not try it and see if it works for you? Because if all I gotta do is sit down, edit a video, post it online, boom, 10 bands from one video.
That's
baby,
a job, though. That
That's
becomes
exactly, that's a job. But influencer though, that's one of the jobs where you gotta see if it works for you. So starting off in college is probably the right thing to do, because it's
Yeah,
so many
that's
people
true.
here is networking. And if all of y'all doing the same thing, y'all collab, boom, 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 get y'all fan base popping off.
that could work, but I don't know. I want to meet, like, if I meet somebody and I feel like they only came up and spoke to me because they want my view, or they
Yeah.
want my subscription,
Definitely.
or they want my vote.
But no, look.
You already
You
know.
keep them people
coming
in a
up.
business friendship. Oh, you want my
But I don't really
view?
crave that, for real. It's college.
True.
Like, especially, like I said, things work in trends. You know, the world works in trends. The only thing that's constant is jobs we're always gonna need, like doctors, teachers, plumbers, jobs like that. But eventually, as you guys see, like, we're going back into the age where gadgets are a thing. So now people have cameras. Now people have a separate thing. You know what I'm saying? Just like back in the day, they used to have a camera, they used to have a telephone, they used to have a house phone, they used to have this, they used to have that. We're getting back into gadgets. So soon, people are going to get tired of looking at their phone all day. They're going to say, you know what? I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to go off the grid for a little bit. Everything works in a trend. And when that happens, we're going to have so many unemployed people. I personally don't care, but it's just like, being that this is a college experience, this is our last chance to be grown without all the responsibility of being grown. I don't want to waste it in my screen.
Right.
So
I could agree with that.
yeah, and also too, like, I just remember when Instagram first came out, and it used to be freelance, and it used to just be good vibes. Now everything
It was
is
like the old
ad.
Facebook.
Yeah, it was like
you just
Facebook for young
posted,
people.
yeah.
Like, now everybody's doing some type of ad or something, or trying to sell
Everything's
you something.
just artificial now.
Yeah, so I don't know. And then also too, nobody has their own personality anymore. Everybody, the way they talk, the way they act,
Yeah,
their
people be
mannerisms is
fake.
like all TikTok-y.
Be fake.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Be yourself.
I feel like
Find yourself.
social media made a lot of like money hungry people at such young ages. Like what
Definitely,
you
yeah.
said about like old FAMU and like even not even just FAMU, just like high schools and like, you know, places in general.
Right.
It's like everything's like technology or like money run now. Like nobody really enjoys what they're doing, especially like people like they're like, oh, I'm a, you know, major in this so I can get a real
Get a
good
good-
paying job.
yeah.
It's like, oh, do you even like what you're doing? No, but I get paid good.
Right.
And you see a lot of people that's like rich, you know, billionaires and stuff, they don't be happy.
Nope.
Or like rich kids and stuff, they don't be happy for like they already got the money, but like they don't have the enjoyment like of their life because like everything is run by money. And like people, even on campus, like you see everybody post like, you know, Burberry, Louis Vuitton, like everybody,
yeah.
like they not gonna post nothing if they don't got that shit on.
Right.
Oh shit.
I agree though.
You know, like, you know, everybody just walk around like, oh, I'm gonna post this and I'm gonna tag these brands so maybe I can get some money. Like influencers, like
Yeah.
they're doing it for the money. You know, some people genuinely just want to like spread awareness for, you know, certain brands that are like good, you know, like black owned businesses or just small businesses in general. But then you got people that like, you know, lie about stuff because like, oh, the brand told me I have to say it's good so I
Yeah.
can get $2,000.
That's
Like,
real.
And then as a student, you going to your parents. I mean, I've never done this because I've never really had it like that for real. But people are going to their parents like, oh yeah, like I want to tell far back for Christmas. If I don't get to tell far back for Christmas, then like I'm disowning my parents. Where can y'all imagine like? Can y'all imagine how many people sat, especially like people at other HBCUs that are like, you know, for example, like Howard's Fashion Week. Most of them, and no offense to them, but it's like when I look at their Fashion Week or when I look at their set or whatever, or their Wednesday thing that they do, compare it to ours, a lot of them, in my opinion, can't really dress. It's just kind of like a label thing.
Yeah.
Here, I see people were kind of mixing stuff up, like mixing patterns and stuff.
Or making their own shit.
Yeah, like asking my mother for a Louis bag. Or using my refund check that I'm supposed to use it on groceries and books for bags and shoes is crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
You go to I seen
Fashion and Modeling University.
And modeling university. There we go.
FAMU. Yep. Fashion and Modeling University.
That's my first time hearing that. I ain't never heard
I
that
see
before.
somebody say that. I was like,
saw it
that's
on
so
TikTok.
cute.
Yeah,
That's
I heard
on
it.
TikTok.
Yeah.
I heard it at Sip Friday, I think.
FAMU fashion.
But
and
I mean,
modeling.
FAMU, I don't know. I feel like even like comparing old FAMU to new FAMU, there's good and bad things kind of associated with it when it comes to like, because I feel like, you know, FAMU is the epitome of you look good, you feel good, you speak wood, you feel good. Like
Speak
they
wood?
drill
Speak wood is
Speak
crazy.
good.
speak good. Like they drill it in you. Like when you walk into a room, you need to command a room. Like you can
They
go,
do.
you
That's
can see
the
a
first thing
lineup
they
of
teach
10
you.
and pick out the FAMU student
Yeah.
based off how they speak. So I
But they
feel like
teach you that because they know once we go out in the real world, it's a whole
Yeah.
different ball game. So they want us to be as
Prepared.
elite and
Right.
set the standard as much as
not
possible.
more elite.
So you said what?
it's not more elite.
Yeah, if exactly. So by
Yeah.
the time we leave FAMU or we leave whatever university, HBCU, to go into the real world, we're setting the standard. Like we are the standard. We don't have to follow a particular standard if we are the standard.
Yeah.
Which I feel like we are already, but that's a whole nother.
Yeah, it
topic.
is.
I feel like, that's a different topic.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
in. Girl,
I
you're the
feel like-
guest. Go into it.
I feel like what you were saying is true. Like, especially when you go out there, people are like, like, you know, a FAMU degree is not the same as like a UF degree.
They be lying.
And
Yeah.
it's like, it doesn't matter because when you have like the charisma, you know,
Right.
you got the intelligence and you're the loudest person in the room when you need to be. I feel like that's going to set you apart too. Like FAMU helps you do that.
Yeah.
Like
it
you
does.
can't come here and just be shy to yourself and quiet, like networking, you know, getting your name out there,
Yeah.
like making people know your name.
And they want to
It's
hear that
important.
greeting too.
Yeah, heavy on that.
They want to hear that greeting.
Because when you go to the number one public HBCU, you got to set the standard.
You do.
That's real. I'll say something real quick, like just regarding the initial topic itself. I feel like social media influence is selective, and when I say that, we all choose to decide what we want to see on our timeline, on our stories and whatnot. So whether it's positive or negative, we kind of take what we want with that, and then what we decide to do with it, that's selective as well. Like how y'all were saying earlier with like the whole ambassador situation. A lot of people, it depends on a different scenario with everybody. Somebody might look at somebody that might be an ambassador for, what is it, Pretty Little Things? For Pretty Little Things, they might be like, oh, I want to do that. That seems really cool. Another person, they might be like, oh, they're making dumb money. I want to do that because I like to make money, and that's easy money. You feel me? So it's kind of like, I feel like that was a specific example, but just in general, in regards to social media gonna always have some type of influence. It's just a matter of how you want social media to influence you, or how you want to influence others with social media. Because you can influence from a positive standpoint or a negative standpoint, or you don't have to even try to be influential or whatever. You could just do whatever on social media. It's just a matter of how much would you want to take away. It's how much you allow social media to impact your personal life overall.
Yep. So we're reaching around that 55-minute mark. So
No.
you know, it was a very, very interactive, fun episode.
That's how the past episodes have been. They've all been,
New Year.
I don't know.
That's what happens when it's Aquarius season.
I don't know what she's talking about, y'all. But we're gonna go ahead and do our shout outs. You want to start, Ryan?
We should have our guest start.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this.
She don't know how to. Somebody has
okay.
to lead
My
the way.
bad. My bad. Okay, for sure. First, shout out to God always. Shout out to my family, friends, loved ones for supporting as always. Shout out to my R25 brothers. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to the motion movers, who always tune in. And yeah, love
Bree?
you all.
Shout out to the public serve sandwich worker that I met today.
What's their name?
Or
you don't know?
I don't know.
Love a good sub.
But she didn't toss my chicken. which I heard is supposed to be done, but it was still good. So
Supposed to ask for them to do that.
Yeah.
I did, and she was like, "It's gonna taste better if I do it this way." And I was like, "Okay, well, you do you, man." I don't know. That's my first time having it, so
Usually
I gotta
we
go
don't do
try it
this, but,
tossed. But anyway, God, the housing department. I want to shout out y'all because I got in and out of there in less than an hour.
Oh,
Go down, man.
You don't got no clapping effect.
That doesn't sound.
that's not. I mean, that's better than they've been doing.
No, that's
I do, I
that's
just didn't have it.
phenomenal because
We probably expected to be there for 3
considering
hours.
no, I did. I literally had packed a lunch because I was ready to camp out. But they really had us going, and considering when I got there was already 200 people there, and I got in and out. So
Oh, okay,
go
turbo,
them,
turbo.
man, go them.
Okay.
There we go. Anais.
Oh, okay.
Just shout out, a few people.
Yeah.
Or whoever you know.
I got it. Shout out to my mom and my sister.
Okay.
She paid my rent, so I got a place to stay up here. No, but I love her. Shout out to my friends up here, and shout out to y'all for having me. So thank you.
It was an honor.
All right, Haji.
Shout out to the cast members. Shout out to the guests. Gabby, Anais, even though Gabby wasn't really saying nothing, she was just here for the process, Shout out to my brothers. Shout out to the any women that are interested in this pageant. We are
Big BBLB pageant.
Big BBLB pageant. Interest meeting is tonight, 7:30. Be up here.
By the time they hear
They're not gonna hear this,
They're
but
not
like,
gonna know that.
Well, if you're listening to this, you should have went.
yeah. If you're listening, you should have went.
you should say that.
Or you should go because most likely when you hear this, the pageant is going, up and coming.
So they should go to the pageant.
Right,
Is that-
exactly.
Okay.
And yeah, that's really it. Shout out to Terrence for promoting me to music director. Other studio.
Can y'all fix the phone? Can y'all stand it up?
Right, y'all.
Oh.
Look like you're in somebody's basement.
I'll just put that over here.
Who's next?
Okay. Shout out to the crew. Shout out all y'all. Shout out to my. Dang, what's going on with the camera? Y'all got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to my family. That's my only 2 shout outs.
Oh, wait. It was Kamia's birthday not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Happy belated.
Here we
Thank
go.
you.
How old? Dub Club.
Yeah, I'm 20.
Dub Club.
All right.
Oh, I'm getting old.
You is, girl.
Not
Nope,
too
no.
young.
All right, so I would like to give a shout out to the friends group chat. I usually have the list, but my phone's put down right now. And give a shout out to my mother and my stepfather. I would like to give a shout out to Beyonce. She just dropped the tour dates.
Mother.
How much the tickets?
I don't know, girl.
Nosebleed
I
tickets
will be watching
for
it on live.
Atlanta Mercedes-Benz Theater. $700.
Oh, geez.
no,
I
man.
have to pay. So
I'll watch her on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm
They're gonna leak it on TikTok. We'll see it. We'll see it.
oh yeah,
It's not the same.
I would like to shout out the brothers of Phi Mu Alpha. Yeah. Also, too, about that pageant situation. If any of you ladies out there need help with anything pageant wise, I am currently taking slots to pageant parent. I can help you guys with greeting, writing, walking, talking, dressing, all that. So hit me up.
Haji gonna get you right.
Cool.
I will get you right. I'll get you right.
Okay. It's my turn.
Yes.
First, I want to say shout out to my nail tech because I got my nails done last year before Christmas, and all 10 of them are still on over a month later.
He did that.
Shout out to my Elite Line sisters. Shout out to my Venom sisters. Shout out to my mom and my dad. My mom's birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday.
My dad's birthday is the day after tomorrow.
That's so cute.
You forgot to give a shout out to your attack line brothers or your attack brothers.
She didn't forget.
Shout out. I'm gonna say shout out Rejects. I'm gonna say shout out
Wow. Okay. For sure.
I'm crying. And shout out Ryan, my extra attack brother.
Nyla,
yeah.
Nyla, what's the key word?
Keyword is cheater.
I knew it.
All right,
yeah.
y'all.
Women are cheaters.
Well, make sure y'all tune in next week for another episode. This has been Millennials in Motion. We'll see y'all later.
Bye. Peace out.
Millennials in Motion is a product of WANM-FM 90.5 in the School of Journalism and Graphic Communication at Florida A&M University.